Hello, this is part-time bowyer here. I have bow number 28 for the year 2013, so this was the last bow I made. Just done a little trimming up on it and practice with it. This is a Mullegbet style bow, and I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. It has 28-inch seas or non-working limbs, 14-inch working limbs with 2-inch transitions at each end of the working limb. The handle's like 6 inches, and then it repeats on the other end. This bow is made from red oak. Went to Home Depot or Lowe's, well, both places. I think I ended up getting this one at Home Depot, and purchased some red oak. Now my understanding is that with red oak you want to purchase a piece that has the grain that runs all the way the length of the bow, preferably. And one thing I like about the red oak is the grain pattern that you can see on the red oak. It's really pretty. That just impresses me. I wish I could make PVC bows with with a wood grain like that, but I just don't have that technique down. This particular bow, I used a 3/4 inch piece of red oak, cut it down to about a 1/2 inch, a little greater than a 1/2 inch, and then worked it down with the tillering. So it's just under a 1/2 inch. 0.48 is the average working limb thickness. It's 3/4 inch on the Sia, which is non-bending. The handle is made from, I took a piece of the red oak from the end that was going to be longer than the bow, cut it off, and glued it, tight bond to the main piece of board. Now notice how the grain matched between the spliced piece and the original piece, how the grains follow. That was pure luck, but it is, I really like the way the grain looks. It's really pretty. Of course, I've put an arrow shelf in it, and that's what I've been adjusting the last couple of days, deepening the arrow shelf to get a center shot out of it. Now, being a red oak board, I had to use a back, so I backed the bow with Fibatape, the extra strength Fibatape. It's a drywall tape, fiberglass. I used 2 layers, tight bond 2, and I put a faux boa snakeskin on the front of it. I went ahead and carried it on up to the non-working limb. It's not necessary on the non-working limb because it doesn't flex, but I like the look of it. The faux boa skin is duct tape. I put the 2 layers of Fibatape on with the tight bond, a few minutes in between each, and then I put the duct tape on it, let it dry well before I started working the bow. The string, just a Flemish twist string made from Dacron B50. I was shooting for 45 to 50 pounds, and I ended up, after tillering, with a 45-pound draw at 28 inches. And let's see, it says bow number 28 of 2013 with my initials. All right, let me stretch it out and see how it looks with an arrow. It's fun to shoot. Shot a few through it tonight. I just love that boa skin. That duct tape, for $8 a roll, just looks so good. The only issues I'm having are, it seems fairly durable, I'm not sure how I want to trim it. It leaves a little bit of a fuzzy edge, and I've considered using some of the, a little bit of black paint or rubber paint just to make a little border on the edge. But right now I'm not doing anything with that. It's the tight bond 2 is holding it onto the bow and onto the Fibatape really well. So, bow number 28, last one for 2013. I've already completed bow number 1 for 2014, which is, I think it's already on my YouTube channel. So enjoy.